Hello and welcome to Stab the Apple. Today we're going to take a look at Warframe. We're going to be covering the very basics of mods, how to equip them, what they do, and how to fuse them into more powerful mods. We're also going to be taking a look at what you should probably Oricon unlock if you have the funds. So first we're going to see that I have an Excalibur at rank 30. Now the rank is how many points of mods you can have. So let's take a look. As you can see, I have a full set of mods. I've got a bunch of cards, got a bunch up here. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that they all have a numeric value. The numeric value is how many you can put on. That basically goes by your rank. So if you're rank 30, you would have 30 points. If you have your Warframe Oricon unlocked, that doubles to 60 points. The first things that you're going to get are 4 cards. You're going to get 4 cards, which are ability cards. If you look in the top right corner, you see the 2 blue dashes. That means it's an ability that this Warframe can use. So these cards usually come standard with the Warframe itself. They're not ones you have to find. Every Warframe is going to have 4 of these double dash slots. And the reason is so that you can equip these. Now what it does is if you match up the symbols, let me take a couple off here and show you what I'm talking about. Each of these boxes has a different symbol or no symbol. Every single card has a symbol in the top right hand corner. So what that symbol does is, as you can see, this slash dash costs 2 points. We drop it on the matching and now it costs 1 point. So that's how you're able to fit on a few higher level mods without having to worry too much about being unlocked. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility to play around some. Now as you can see, this costs 9 points normally. It always rounds up. Keep that in mind as well. We match it. Now it's 5 points. But if we moved it to this blank spot, it's going to be 9 points. Now if we move it into a section that it does not match and is not blank, it now becomes red and costs us 11 points to use this mod. So that's another thing you need to keep in mind. We put the rest of these on. Now blank spots, no matter what you put there, they're going to be whatever the base value of the card is. Now, if we want to make cards better, let's say we want to make point blank better for our shotgun. Well, right now, the point value of the card is 4. It gives us 15% damage to shotguns, and it's an uncommon card. Now, when you're fusing, you click Fusion. On the left-hand side, you're going to see this experience bar thing. Now, what you have to do is basically sacrifice cards to level up this card. You can do that with 2 different ways. The first is by using other cards like Thief's Wit. This is 2 points. It's a common. The more common the card, the less experience it's going to give the one that you're sacrificing to. So keep that in mind. But if you just want to get rid of cards, you don't want to sell them, you rather just, get a little bit extra XP, you can throw that on there. You can see it raises the bar just a little bit. Now that's with a common 2. Let's try a rare 5. Rare 5, just level it. So now it's 30% damage. Okay? And now it is going to cost us 4,800 credits to make this a leveled up card. Now, one thing you also notice is that the point value went up on this card. So now this card is going to be more expensive when you're putting it onto your shotgun. So unless you have a matching V on your shotgun, it's going to cost you 5 or more points. So just keep that in mind when you level up things before you start leveling them up really high level and then realize that your weapon or your Warframe can't actually handle it. Okay? Also, another thing to look at with the fusion, you can do more than one at a time. So we can sacrifice, pretty much we can sacrifice this entire page. So we just click on all these and we can get it to rare 3, cost 7, and it's plus 20% power duration now. From the original 5% power duration as a rare 4. Point cost 4. It's a rare normal, and then you can see it goes rare 3, which means that we level it up 3 times. So with your Warframe, You're probably going to want to use all 10 slots, but you're going to have to pick and choose, especially while you're leveling it, and even more so if you don't have an Orokin. Weapons, this makes it a little bit more constraining. As you can see, weapons, I only have one that's blue. Every weapon that I've used only has one blue slot, and it's almost always in the top left corner, which means every other card you're going to be paying full price for. In this case, the card is normally 6 points, but I've got it down to 3. But if we want, I've got this one. We can take this out, move this over. Now that costs 5 instead of 10, and now this only costs a flat 5. So those are the kind of things you're going to have to do, especially if you're going to start leveling these cards. Right now I have this one unlocked, so it's level 23, which gives me 43. If this was not unlocked, I would only have 23 points to spend, which is pretty much nothing. Right now all of these are base level 1. I think this one's uncommon. I leveled this once, so that's a little bit of a boost, but not much. So you can see how fast that's going to rack up when you start leveling them. Anyways, I hope this guide has been helpful. If you like what we do here, please click subscribe, click like. Follow us on Twitter at StabTheApple for days that we stream on Twitch. You can also find us on Twitch TV at StabTheApple. And thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.